I'm Emoree Dahlke reporting with Scroll, and today we're going to be doing a teacher feature. Let's go. I am here with Brother Lupfer today, and we're going to be having a teacher feature on him. So, Brother Lupfer, how did you end up here at BYU-I?
So I actually did my bachelor's degree here. I came to school here from 2001 to 2004. And when I graduated, I kind of always thought it would be cool to come back here and teach. And it was a long road. So after I graduated, I worked for a little bit in Utah. And then I got my PhD at Oregon State University. And then I went and did a postdoctoral fellowship at St. Jude Children's Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. And then after that, I actually worked for 8 years at Missouri State University. I was a tenured professor there, and when I saw that there was a job opening here in the biology department, I applied and I got hired. So here I am now.
So, what made you want to teach in the first place?
I actually hated school when I was in high school. um, yeah, when I graduated high school, I swore I was never going back to school. And but I realized that I actually really love learning. It was just how it was taught that I didn't like. And so as I finished my bachelor's degree here and as I was doing my PhD, I was like, I actually think I want to teach so that I can teach in a way that students enjoy and it's exciting and people want to learn. I just love the environment here. I love the spirit. I love the people. I love the area. I love the outdoors and everything around here.
What are some of the tools that you use to make it exciting and a better learning environment in your classroom?
I think students can tell when you are excited about what you teach. So I really do. I'm passionate about biology. I love what I do. I still do research. In fact, I work with some pharmaceutical companies developing drugs. And yeah, so I try and make sure that the students see my passion for what I do. And then I also try and make it as enjoyable as possible. So if you have to watch a video, at least watch a fun video. In class, I try and make it as interactive and collaborative as possible. So having students working with each other, teaching each other, playing games like Jeopardy whenever we can, whatever that will just make an enjoyable experience.
Have you always been a member of the church? Has your family always been members?
Yeah, so I grew up in Phoenix, Arizona. My parents are members of the church, so I grew up as a member of the church. But I was about 16 when I finally gained my own testimony. And actually, it was a girl I wanted to date in high school who said she would only go on a date with me if I started reading the Book of Mormon on my own. And so every night before we could talk on the phone, she'd be like, "Did you read your scriptures?" And yeah, so I started reading the Book of Mormon, and I still have that copy. And you can see, like, initially I didn't highlight much, I didn't do much, but as time went on, I started to realize that the scriptures were just amazing. And I gained a testimony that the Book of Mormon is true. So I didn't marry her, but she changed my life forever.
What is a bit of advice that you would give for students right now that may or may not be struggling at BYU-I and with their schoolwork?
I know life can be hard. Um, it's funny because I have felt so blessed in my life. Like, I feel like I have a lot of talents and abilities, and in some ways, school was never a struggle for me. Like, I always got good grades if I wanted to, if I applied myself and actually studied. But I know that that's not true for everyone. Several of my children have depression or other things that they struggle with, and so I see that those things are real. And I guess the only thing I can say is don't give up. Like, just keep trying. And there are people out there who want you to succeed. The one thing I can't do is do it for you, though. And so that's why I say don't give up and just keep trying, because if you're willing to keep going and going, you will get it. Like, it might take longer, but don't give up.
What did you think of those answers? That was a fun interview to do. Comment in the section below. I'm Emoree Dahlke with Scroll.